Hello and welcome to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny De Lillo and we're here at the Cambridge Los Angeles showroom in West Hollywood, and I'm here with Mandy Fabian with her movie, You're Breaking Up. Let's take a look at a clip. Mandy, it's a delight to have you here again. I'm so happy. Mandy Fabian, our alumni.
I think I'm an alumni.
You are an alumni. Tell us a brief synopsis of the film.
Basically, it's a movie about a bride who picks up the phone on her wedding day and overhears something really terrible about her fiance and has to make a life-changing decision.
It really is.
I can't give away too much.
You can't give away too much. You have to watch it.
It's only a 5-minute movie.
Right, absolutely.
So, yeah.
No, but honestly, like I watched it and it's you had incredible actors.
Yeah, I did.
Where did you always great at casting? Where did you find these girls?
I think I'm lucky because I happen to know really talented people. And Beth Lakey I've known forever, and I've just always been a fan. And actually, weirdly, I was friends with her first, but when I started to see her work, I became a bit of a stalker.
I love it.
Like I flew to Chicago with my 4-month-old baby to see her in God of Carnage at the Goodman because she's just such a great, amazing actress.
So you really do support.
I really do support her. I just think she's tremendous, and so
she really is.
when this I had this idea for this movie, and she was going to be in town, and I was like, "Would you be willing to do it?" And she was really excited about it, and she just nailed it. She nailed it, and can I tell you about her performance?
Of course.
Okay, so we could not figure out how to actually have her listening to someone on the phone because it would mess up the sound.
Right.
And we couldn't have someone talking because that also messed up the sound. So what we had to do was say, okay, now this is the section where this happens. And she had to give her whole performance alone.
Wow.
Like, all based on her imagination and what she thought was happening at the time. She's not reacting to anyone except her own, it's all her.
You have to have a seriously good actor to do that, I mean, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so grounded and but still heightened enough for comedy. And she's so generous with her. It's all on her beautiful face, and it was just exquisite. I was so, and the movie's all her.
It's amazing. It really is amazing to watch you just with her the whole time.
Yeah.
Where was your inspiration for the film, Mandy?
At first, I knew I wanted to do a movie with sound as a character. Like I love the idea of alternate, like two different things going on at once. And I love the idea of a scene happening that you couldn't see and kind of needed to. So you're in two separate realities.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I really like that idea.
Yeah.
And I'm also obsessed with butt dialing.
I love it.
You know, like if someone accidentally calls me, I listen. I listen to see, like, even if they're just walking somewhere, I'm like, this is fascinating. They're walking and they don't know that I'm listening.
I love it.
So I wanted to do like a sound-driven butt dialing, sort of iPhone-y kind of movie.
And these are in extreme circumstances as well for this film.
So I thought, what's like the highest stakes? What's the worst thing I could imagine you getting a butt dial and hearing something terrible? So I started with that premise, and then I wrote a couple of different versions. One was more comedic, and then this one was kind of the much darker. Still comedic, but dark.
But you have to watch, like you say.
It's pretty dark.
But I mean, also I love the relationship between the best friends. Like, you know, they all just bounced off each other incredibly well. Yeah,
well, they actually were best friends, like in real life.
There
like,
you go.
Yeah, I said I wanted that organic, real relationship. So it was really great. Beth picked two amazing actresses, Krista Lally and Kate Duffy, and I'd never met them. So I only saw pictures of them, but I sort of identified who they were to me and wrote a script based on them, you know, with them in mind. And it was just, wrote their parts. And they were great. Like, they showed up, and I said, okay, to the blondes, I said to Krista, I said, okay, you're the perfectionist. You've been married for a long time. You do it better than everybody else, and you're judging everything, but you never show it. And then to Kate, I said, well, you're obviously, I can't say that. I can't say what that is.
Okay, that's fine.
But Kate is eating her heart out, and she really wishes that it was her. That's what I'll say.
I love your little secret reveals. It's brilliant.
Well, yeah, I don't want to blow it.
It's great. No, honestly, you made it look very easy, but what was your kind of biggest challenge making the film? Oh, there is one.
Well, because Beth wasn't listening to anything specific, and because she's such a brilliant improvisational actress, and so I just let her go. And we did like a bunch of takes of her just doing her thing, which was amazing, and I had gold. But when I went to edit, continuity was a bit of an issue, because sometimes she'd be facing this way and sometimes she'd be facing that way. And so what I had to do was cut out the script completely, cut out all the sound, and edit the movie only based on a visual story.
Oh, wow.
So it's not even, the moments that you see are not even meant to be at that part of the script, but I had to just make the visual story work.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back, and the first two guys I cast for the conversation sounded too much alike.
Oh, I see.
So then I had to go back and cast two other guys.
again. Wow.
Like, it was 3-4 hours of shooting on an afternoon and 7 months of post.
Wow.
With
See, post is where it all begins at a new level.
It was crazy,
it?
yeah, with the editing and then building some of the sound in the movie. It was great. It was really great because it forced me to really make it better and better. But I've never taken that much time on post, ever. For me,
Wow.
post is like a 3-4 week process.
It's amazing. No, Mandy, you know, you're very, very talented.
Thank
and
you.
it's so great because this is your second film in New Filmmakers.
Yeah.
And also, you've also been nominated for our Best of Awards 2015, which is absolutely fantastic.
I love New Filmmakers. They truly keep me going.
Oh, well, you guys, I mean, it's fantastic. What was it like to be selected again for New Filmmakers?
I was so excited because it's a family I want to be a part of, and Susie and Larry are just, I don't know how they do what they do. I mean,
neither do we.
it's a real sign of just true dedication and passion for supporting filmmakers. And the screenings are amazing, like having a great big audience for the movie and hearing where the laughs were, like that's so valuable for you to see, you know, if you've done the right thing, and to hear people get jokes that you didn't even know were funny, and like that's everything. And the crowds that you draw to your screenings, so that, you know, so you can have that experience.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're dedicated and willing to come out and support people that they don't know, it's just to keep film going. That's the only place that indie filmmakers have to show their work, really, at least in the beginning, and especially short filmmakers. So it's everything to me. It just means so much.
No, you're obviously you're comedic genius in your writing, and that's why I love your style of films. What's going to be next for you, Mandy?
I have a web pilot that I'm directing.
Ooh.
I'm really excited about.
Very good.
There's a couple things. It's called Young Hillary, and it's loosely based on Hillary Clinton. It's a 15-year-old girl in Illinois in the 1960s who's a feminist and outspoken and wants to be president.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I'm so excited about it.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see that. When is that going to come out?
Well, we're just shooting it. We haven't even shot it yet, but it's going to be a pilot right now, and then we'll see, you know, about raising money and doing the series and stuff. It's fantastic. And then I'm doing a couple more short films, and then those are already slated, so I'm committed to that. But then you're going to get a feature.
We're going to get a feature. We're very, very excited.
Everyone's asking me for a feature, and I love these film festivals who supported my shorts, but they're all like, that's great. When are you doing your movie? So
I love it.
It's happening. I have a couple scripts that are already kind of in the process of it. So as soon as it lines up, you're going to get a feature.
I love it. I love it. And I have to say, like, what I'm really excited about when I see your films as well is that you really have films that empower women in film, and I think that's absolutely fantastic and really, really important. And
I thought about it on the drive over, actually. Of our crew, 4 were men.
Yeah, wow.
Like,
see?
And everybody else was women.
You know, I love it. I grew up by women, so I wouldn't even be the person I was today. So I'm not thankful, but no, but it's really, really good, and I think you're a great you know, idol for women in film as well. So thank you again for sharing us with your films.
Thank you so much for having me. You're a delight.